Hello, it's me again. Got a few questions for Mr. Sheriff Ronnie Lawson. I'm just wondering, was okay, you made a statement years ago or a few years back that there's no drug problems or, problems with drugs in the Hawkins County, period, or Beach Creek area. Okay, we'll take your word for that one, Ronnie. Gotta ask you a question though. Do you think maybe Hawkins County might have a problem with RSOs living there? Oh, sorry. Is that too soon? Yeah, your son. He's one, right? Allegedly. No, wait, it's not allegedly. He already went to court and he pled guilty. Ronnie Lawson, your son pled guilty to SA. And it says that it can't name the ages or the names of the victims. Why is that, Ronnie? Is it because of how young they were? I mean, explain to me how else. It says he knowingly was going to SA them, knowing that it would cause bodily injury. The only people I know that S causes bodily injury to is small children. Is that why they don't release the ages and stuff? Is because of how small these people were, the victims, the people that your son hurt? I got a few questions for you. How, if he got charged on the 13th, today's the 17th, the boy, man, whatever, monster, was charged on the 13th, and you're telling me in 4 days' time he was arrested, convicted, tried, and sentenced in 4 days? How does that happen? Another question for you, Ronnie. You're telling me that the horrible, Don Wells, y'all put him in jail to appease the public, to try to quieten the public down because of the outrage over Summer Wells. You put him in jail for a year for breaking probation, violating his probation. Tell me what common sense, what sense does it make, period? In what universe does a man, monster, whatever you want to call him, that harms a person through SA, that they can get 20 years and it get reduced to 1 year? In what world is this? I don't care if he has to register for life. I don't care if he has to wear an ankle bracelet. He obviously harmed younger people. I don't know for sure, allegedly younger people. I'm assuming that because of the what they would not release about the age. I'm assuming that because of the bodily injury they would have incurred had he have went through with it, or did he go through with it and they did receive bodily injury. Can you answer me another question? Tell me why Mr. Dan Armstrong, the district attorney, didn't prosecute this case himself. Can you answer that one for me? He allowed his assistant district attorney to prosecute this case. Ronnie Lawson, are you and Dan Armstrong that big of buddies that he can't even prosecute your son who has committed SA? Let me just reiterate what was said here, okay, in the news. It says DA, Hawkins County Sheriff's son must register as an SO after pleading guilty to charges. Rogersville, Tennessee. Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson's son pleaded guilty on October the 13th, 2022 to 4 counts of attempted aggravated SB battery, according to District Attorney General Dan Armstrong with the 3rd Judicial District. Documents filed in Hawkins County Criminal Court identified Brandon Lewis Lawson as the accused, but other identifiers such as the age, relationship to the alleged victims, and victim age were not specified. Why is that? What kin were they to your son? How old were they? The court documents indicate that the 4 counts of attempted aggravated SB spanned across 2 years in 2018 and 2020, including alleged incidences in March and August of 2018, as well as April and December in 2020. All counts of attempted aggravated SB are described as an offense that involves knowingly and unlawfully attempting to have unlawful contact that would have caused bodily injury to the victim. The 4 alleged crimes all happened in Hawkins County. While Lawson was sentenced to 20 years for the crimes, he will serve 1 year in a local jail and must be on the SOR list for life, according to Armstrong and court documents. Armstrong said Assistant District Attorney Cecil Mills prosecuted this case. Now you tell me, first of all, it's unreal that he's only going to spend a year in jail, but then he gets to spend it in the jail that his daddy runs? Wow. Really? Do we all not believe that maybe it's time for FBI or the United States Marshals or somebody to come in and take a hard look at this sheriff's department and this sheriff? I mean, Ronnie Lawson, can you tell us, how long did you know that your son suffered from this depravity, however you say it? How long did you know that your son was a monster and sat back and did nothing? Sort of makes us wonder back on the little girl that was found on your brother's property or your cousin's or your property, whose ever property it was. Makes us wonder about that little girl that was found on that Lawson property under your watch. Don't it? Catch you on the next video, guys. Say prayers for all these victims. And Ronnie, you think maybe now's the time to give up the sheriff's seat? Maybe now's the time that you need to just pass it on to somebody that could do a better job. Just my opinion.